Hello everyone, Darren here, and on today's episode of WoTC Academy, we are joined by Yezdi, who is way too enthusiastic about his job, and it is rolled out from behind the rock way too early before I was ready for him. Slink back behind the rock, Yezdi. Now that that problem has been solved, we're going to be talking about commander skills on today's video. And more specifically, we are going to be discussing Mark to Target, a skill that most likely the majority of the player base are not even going to bother using, and for arguably good reason. Now, what does Mark to Target do? Well, in the game, if you were to look at what the skill description says, it is a 3-second increase to the duration of a targeted enemy's detection time. Now, what does that mean? Well, by default, when a tank is spotted and they roll behind cover to break line of sight, that tank is going to be spotted for an additional 10 seconds before the game allows them to go unspotted and they disappear, visually like we're used to in, World War II mode. However, if the commander has the Mark to Target skill equipped and they are actually spotting that tank when they roll behind cover, instead of being spotted for 10 seconds, they will now be spotted for 13 seconds. That tank is aware that they are being spotted for that time, and any teammates that are using you to spot that tank will also have that additional 3 seconds that they are able to see the tank as well. Now, we're going to take a look at visual demonstrations, of course, of how this looks without the skill and with the skill applied. Alrighty, so after adding a totally unnecessary transition to skip time ahead, we are in the same place that we are on Province, and Yezdi is hiding behind the rock, waiting for the signal to move forward. In this particular demonstration here, I do not have the Mark to Target skill applied to my commander on the Chisel, and in just a couple seconds, Yezdi is going to roll forward and demonstrate how the system works without this commander skill. As we can see, he's rolled forward. He's now going to roll back. And as soon as his entire tank is concealed by this rock, a timer, invisible timer, is going to kick in, and for 10 seconds, he is going to remain spotted until that timer is up, and then he will disappear. And then, of course, he's going to roll back forward until he's spotted, and then immediately roll back in. And just again, as a repeat demonstration, that invisible 10-second timer is going to kick in until the timer hits 0, and then he will no longer be spotted. And one more time, he is going to roll forward, get spotted, and then with a little bit of hesitation there, he's going to roll back in, and of course, the timer is going to kick in. Pretty much, as we're all familiar with, that is how the spotting system works once you go behind cover. Now, let's go and take a look at how it works when you add the skill to your commander. Alright, so we made a bit of a more appropriate transition this time. Same location, same tanks, everything. Except, however, this time I have added the Mark to Target skill to my Chisel commander. Yezdi is, of course, still behind the rock in the T-62A, and he will be doing the same thing that we have done in the previous clip. He will be rolling out, as we can see, and then immediately breaking line of sight by hiding behind the rock. However, instead of being spotted for a total of 10 seconds behind this rock, he is going to be spotted for an additional 3 seconds, making a total of 13 seconds that he is spotted behind this rock with line of sight broken. And he will be repeating this process a couple times to allow you guys to time, each demonstration here yourselves if you don't believe us. Now, I'm also sure that many of you may be asking, what is the point of this skill? Is it even useful? And I'm going to tell you it's kind of a debatable yet not so debatable topic. If you are a very, very, very good player or have been around the game for a long time, you know that there are far more useful skills than using Mark to Target. So, you're not even going to think about using Mark to Target. However, if for some reason you are really trying to get spot assist for a mission or something, you may argue that Mark to Target would be super helpful. However, I'm sure many people are not going to justify spending 20 gold to respec their commander twice in order to complete certain missions faster. But yeah, it's kind of really the choice is yours of if you want to use it. But if you're trying to be competitive in the game, there are going to 100% be better skills that you could put in that slot than marked target. That's going to do it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, this has been Darren of WoTC Academy.